Dudes, today we worked on something special. I get so many comments being like, hey Sigils, do you know what the tier list is for the rogues? Who are the best rogues? Who are the worst rogues? So we decided to cook something up on stream. Me, Biffle, Sunday, and Wicked teamed up to come up with what we think is our rogue company tier list. Now I should mention, in Demolition, which is what we based this list around, there is offense and defense. We did a combined list. So normally you might do a tier list for offense and a tier list for defense. We combine them, so there is a little bit of fluctuation. But I'd love to hear your guys' ideas. Leave a comment down below if you disagree with some of our placing, some of how we organize things. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the video and keep grinding on Rogue Company. So first one is Anvil. I think we this is what started this entire conversation, and Wicked's in chat. So honestly, here we are. But Anvil is B tier. Everybody. Okay, so just in case anybody doesn't know how tier lists work, S means that like the character is broken. Also, there's usually an S plus tier, but like whatever, we don't have to have it.
S will be broken.
Yeah. So S is broken. Like if that character's there, you should be playing it. How are you not playing it?
Yeah.
A is balanced. Like it's never the wrong decision to pick that character. B is good situationally. Like sometimes it's a bad choice to pick, but on the right map against the right comp in the right moment, right choice. C is like,
How much is Wicked just getting like?
He's crying. He's literally crying. He's crying, dude. Yeah, dude. He's triggered right now. You know, and then D is do not play this character. Okay, that's how tier lists work. All right, okay. Without any further ado, we have Anvil at B. Anvil is good in the right situations if Wicked isn't playing it specifically.
Your poor Wicked, dude. He's getting roasted.
If I get my line of sight as Phantom blocked one more time, I swear. Next up is Chalk.
He's getting his paragraph ready, by the way.
I know, he's like, you can just hear him like angrily typing. Next up is B, Chalk. Or no, not B, Chalk. I think Chalk is also B, personally. Again, he's good on some maps, and his limiting factor for me is his guns. He has a shotgun and a very close range SMG.
Are we going to have to figure out everything's B?
I think that there's some people who aren't B. Yeah. He has to be very close to do damage. If he had an AR, he'd be gross because his ability to have 175 health is
if he had an AR, he would be S.
Yes, agreed. Next up is Dallas.
C.
No. I think Dallas is A.
I lagged. I can't hear anything. Hello?
I think Dallas is A.
Hello?
Hello?
Broke for a second. Hello?
Hello?
There we go. C. 100%.
He's A.
He's C.
What?
He's C or B.
Chat.
He's C or B.
Chat. You hear this man say that Dallas is C or B?
C or B. 100%. 110% C or B.
Okay. All right. We'll go B.
Definitely not an A. Definitely. Then tell me.
He has an AK-47. He has good area.
That goes away.
He has good area of effect.
His pass ability is not that great. You have to slay on him.
Yes, you have to slay. But if he does, he can snowball picks for the team, and he also forces everyone on the team to spend money on.
He's the worst talent.
So is Talon A?
Talon would be. I think A at this point.
Okay, so you're saying Talon A, Chalk, or Dallas B.
I think
because Talon is superior. Okay, all right, fine. I do think Talon is better than Dallas. I do think that's the case.
I think if you have I think you want a Talon almost every time. We just never run it because you don't.
So you would go Talon A and Dallas C.
Talon is a mix between A and B.
You would do like B plus.
Okay. I would maybe B plus on Dallas C.
I see that everybody agrees with not me. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, all right, okay.
What, dude? I don't know. Well, it could go either way. He could be a B. Right, Dallas could be a B, and Talon could be an A, but I don't know.
Actually, the more I think about it, I don't really like Dallas. All right, next up is Dima. Dima's A. I think Dima is like literally the definition of A. He's a good choice most of the time. He's a very simple, straightforward kit that's good in every single situation. He has good weapons that work on every single map. Definitely A. Yeah. Okay. Everybody agrees. Dima's just good. Like there's never a map where I'm like, ugh, why did you pick Dima?
His Q isn't okay, but it's okay enough.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Like that is having an extra grenade.
He's not broken. He's just perfectly good all the time. Like, and in the right hands, he's really, really good. Glitch. I think Glitch is the definition of B. He is situationally amazing. Like he hard counters Anvil. He hard counters Trench. He hard counters Vi. He counters Saint. If they're not running heavy defenses,
no. Here's my problem with maybe putting him in A. I think he will be an A after beta and when comp comes around.
I agree. So I think in ranked he could be very good. I think the other thing too is that if they add picks and bans, he also becomes very good.
I think for now he's a B.
Well, also I think that actually won't change because B can be that you draft him when you need him, right? Like that's literally it. Is like
I feel like you can always use him.
But if I pick him against a team that's running, for example, Dallas, Dima, Ronin, Scorch, he's like not that useful. Like he immediately becomes like if you play him against characters that aren't heavily reliant on like their defensive capabilities, you don't end up using it. Like you hack him, but it's like, yay, I hacked you. Whee!
What's his passive again?
His passive, I don't even remember. Detect nearby equipment, even through walls. So that's why I think he's B. Is like there's just sometimes that he's super meh. Like he's like top of C. Even some people are saying his ability is either amazing against the comp or it's like meh. Like next up, Lancer. I think Lancer's A.
Lancer's A. Yeah.
Wait,
hold on.
Or like B plus, but like the top of B.
Lancer.
Her only limitation is her guns, right? Because she only gets, just like Chalk, she only gets an SMG and a shotgun. Her reloading ability is broken. Yeah, people are saying Lancer could be S. It's like map dependent. There are some maps where she is S. The rest of the time she's A, which is like the definition of A, in my opinion.
I've played her a little bit. Her grenade. She has a grenade.
Yep, grenade's
she
good.
Can sprint and not make noise, which is good in this game. And
she's very good.
Her like actual abilities you can buy are pretty solid.
Yeah. The thing for me about Lancer is just that good play. Like at the end of the day, she has to expose herself to shoot, right? And because her weapons are lower damage at range, good kids are just gonna team shoot her and she dies. Like doesn't matter that she can fight forever if everybody shoots her. Like she doesn't get to use that to her advantage. She can get places quickly and she can be super annoying. Like if she flanks disruptively and the team's distracted, she'll kill an entire team. And like there's nothing you can do to stop it. I don't know. We can come back to her. We'll put her right there and we'll come back to her. Yeah, next up is Phantom.
I think she might be S, but yeah.
I think Phantom's A. Does anybody really disagree that Dima and Ronin would be different spots on the tier list? Like, come on. They're basically the same character.
I think Ronin might be S.
Wait, hold on, let me think. Ronin has 2. She has smokes as well.
She might be S.
She has grenades, and then she has the AK.
So not only on top of that,
her sword.
Her passive.
What's her
passive? Minimap. So I could just shoot from wherever.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. Right. That's really good.
And then on top of that,
oh dang,
10K is downing an enemy reloads your currently equipped weapon, which is almost
Ronin or Dima has that too.
The weapon swap is nice. The ability to reload when sprinting is actually really fun.
Yeah, I think Dima gets that too. Like I'm just saying, like they're very similar. To push one past the other, I feel like they're so
Ronin
close.
Would be over. I think Ronin would be over. Dima
like over Dima, over
and
really
Lancer.
And Lancer. Okay.
Her passive is really.
So would you do Ronin, Lancer, Dima like in A?
I don't know. I almost think Ronin might be a little S.
Really?
Like an S minus. Well,
I wish we had S minus. Dude, can I add? I can add a row. Ooh! Okay. Okay. So we should clarify. S is not OP. S is strong. S plus is OP. S plus is like insta pick. S is strong. Like you should play this character. Like if you're going for the absolute most optimized lineup, this character belongs there. That's different from A, which is like these characters get the job done, but they're not necessarily the heaviest in class. So the example of Ronin versus Dima is literally Ronin is a better Dima. They have almost the exact same guns.
Would you put Talon in A?
Now that we have S, maybe. I'm actually good with this. With this having this much range, I'm good with this. Yes.
Like Talon can slay. Right, if he has a good gun.
All right, boys, time for the most OP tier list.
Oh god.
Ever.
Oh god.
Ever.
Okay, well, Ian's tier list starts with Chalk at S plus, and then goes like downhill from there. Okay, all right, let's move on. Phantom. I think Phantom is A.
No, she's bottom.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
think she's bottom?
No,
Yeah.
don't listen to anything this man
I'm
says.
actually I'm gonna defend her because she's at a high. Well, the problem is at high skill up, she's so good, dude. She's got one headshot ability right now. She can like basically run while ADS and do it. Her pistol is incredible. She's got a grenade to clear dead space. She's got the sticky sensors to reveal people on an avenue of approach, on a side avenue approach. She has lifesteal. And she has the smokes. Doesn't she have? Yeah, her Q.
Yeah,
ability, smoke
she's
ability
the reveal
allows an
smoke.
entire team to basically roll through an objective without any problem.
No,
And she's just the one tap. She's the only ranged one tap in the game.
And gosh, I've seen her 1v1 people all the time with just her pistol. Up
Yeah,
close
her
range.
pistol's
And
very
it's a
good.
Four tap
She's
pistol body
A.
damage.
I think she's
pretty
A.
good.
Ian's tier list is everyone D list except for Czech.
Yeah, I would say she's a D.
She's just
Hey, I
like
have
he just
I
thinks
hate
she's
this.
perfect.
We were like sitting here like nerding out, arguing stuff, and then Ian just rolls up. Date.
B.
No, Saint is S plus.
B.
He's too dang good.
B.
Dude, I
You're used to
understand
me
your
playing
logic,
Saint, that's why.
Biffle, but dude, he's a game changer, and his
Every
DMR
time-
is great.
I will
Yeah.
guarantee you something that I've noticed every time we play. The only thing I ever notice every time we play high
He's from a
tier
Saint
players
main, by the way. Saint main,
from
by
the
the way.
same main. I have hold on, let me check the hours. Let me check the hours before I make this thing. 20 hours on him. 5 more than Ronan. Completely useless in good tier players.
Yeah,
We never get to pop the Q ever.
but that still forces them to look at it. Like, I sometimes I
Nope.
think just the
We never get
distraction.
to pop the Q. We never get to pop it. There's no possibility.
I don't
Either
think she's
on
S plus.
defense or attacking.
I mean,
I don't know, dude. It creates a panic. Like you down somebody,
Only
you
if
know
you
they
get it
have a
off.
Saint. You have to
Only-
rush
Yeah.
and
Only if
try to
you
get
get
the
it off.
kill. And if you don't, you know that.
I think he could be B or A minus. Like I don't think he's not S. And he's not high A.
I think he's
pretty
A.
dang
I think
good.
he's the top of A, personally.
I don't think he's no, absolutely not.
I think he's S.
I'll take
I
a
think he's
Phantom, a
SS
Talon,
plus.
or- Really?
Yep.
I think he's
I-
He's so
I-
good. He's a
Biffle,
game
like,
changer.
let's break him down from the Saint main over here. Okay.
Well,
Let's
that's the
break him
thing.
down.
You're the Saint main, so you don't get the benefits of being Saint. You're just
Yeah,
like, oh, I get to
But
press
I've
Q
seen
again.
when we have it too.
I hear Biffle's point. I do think he's not S, but I think that the pressure he causes, the thing you have to account for, just that he's another thing you have to think about, and his guns are good. I like him at A. Maybe
I
Dima's
think
a
he
little
would be-
better.
I
but
think he would be a lower A then.
maybe a lower A,
Right.
but okay, we can figure that out later. Next up is Scorch. Before today, Scorch was S plus, and I don't think anybody disagrees with that. The fact that she gets a buff to her damage that doesn't drop off at range, and she gets access to armor means she wins every single 1v1 ever, right?
Yeah.
But
Nerf
now-
wasn't even that bad though.
Her nerf wasn't even that hefty. It went from a 10-second duration to a 5-second duration. Really means she just gets one
15
click.
to 10. 15 to 10.
15 to 10?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
I thought it was
15
10 to 5, but maybe it's 15 to 10.
I'll look it up
I-
real quick, but
For the sake of argument, I think that like leaves her at top of S, and we'll
She's top
see.
of S.
Top of S, like she might be S plus still, but let's see how that nerf plays. Like so far today, in like the 3 games I've played, she hasn't been as ridiculous. If I hear her make the fire sound, I just run away, and then I kill her later.
good people are gonna run away from her regardless of like you're just yield.
Well, but
sight.
before she had time to chase you. Now she doesn't. She still wins her
Yeah,
1v1. She
15
still
to
shreds.
10. 15 to 10. 10
15
seconds
to
is
10.
still a long time.
That's still a long time.
So it's a 33% reduction.
So we'll put her in S for now, but we'll keep an eye on her. She may be S plus again.
Yeah.
Trench is B.
B probably.
Bottom of B. He's a worse Anvil. He's worse guns than Anvil. He's a worse block thing than Anvil. The only thing I like about him, and this is like situational, is that he's the only character that gets trophies, I believe. Which against some really good teams that throw on high tower when they rush mid and they throw like perfect nades and stuff. Trophies are nice. Like situationally can be good.
Yeah.
And then last is Vi, who just got buffed. Personally, I want to put her in A, but she might still be B.
I'm gonna play the heck out of her in the next couple days. I think
Yeah.
she's gonna be really, really good.
She got a buff?
She got a buff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's already good.
Yeah, and her gun is amazing.
I
She's one of
love
my
her
favorite
gun.
characters to play.
I would put her in front of Phantom.
Yeah, she might be in front of Phantom. That's fair. I think she's A.
I don't know. Lately, every time I fight a good one of her, it's like fighting an even more annoying Scorch.
Her gun gets hipfire. Like the second perk is improved hipfire, so it's an AR that gets an SMG buff, and it just shreds. It just shreds. Her ability is kind of lackluster. It's pretty easy to dodge. The ability is kind of cool, especially now that it works at double speed. But
Yeah.
this is, I think, the tier list.